All right, guys. So, welcome to lesson one. Today, we're going to talk about conversions and we're going to talk about the three types of percent problems, both of which we've done before in class. So, this should be a review. Today and tomorrow should be review type lessons. So, with that said, let's take a look at this first one. How do we change 39% into a decimal? So, the way you do that is take this. And you're going to move the decimal that's right here, right? Don't see it technically, but it's there because it's a whole number. And you're going to move it to the left. And that gets you 0.39. Pretty simple, right? Nothing too crazy. All right, so that's how you change a percent to a decimal. You move the decimal point to the left. So let's erase. What about a decimal to a percent? Well, same process, but now we're going in the opposite direction. So I'm going to take my pointer. Take my pointer. I'm going to move it to the right. And that gets me 5%. Pretty straightforward, right? So again, you're going to take the decimal, move it to the right for decimal to percent, and that gets you your percent. So we'll erase this. Go off to 1/2. All right, so how do we change a fraction to a decimal? That too is a pretty straightforward process. You're going to take your fraction and you're going to divide actually in order to find the decimal. You take the top number, put it here, inside, bottom number, outside, and then you divide. So 2 fits into 1 0 times. And then you're going to add a 0, add a decimal. 2 fits into 10 5 times. So you're going to bring the 0 down. 10 minus 10 gets me 0. So my final answer as a decimal is 0.5. All right, pretty straightforward. And then last but not least, what if you have a whole number in a fraction, so a mixed number, right? So this right here, the whole number, you just write whatever is there, the big number, the whole number, before the decimal, because that's your whole number. And then you just write the fraction as a decimal afterwards. We already know that there's 0.5, so we just write 0.5 there, and voila, you have your decimal. And then if I wanted to change this into a percent, I just go to the right, add a 0 in the blank spots, and I get 250%. All right. And that is conversions, all right? Nothing too crazy, nothing too hectic. You guys are more than capable of doing it, right? Okay. So let's go on to the next portion, which is what percent of 25 is 12? So this is now our three types of percent problems. And that, if you remember, we could solve using a proportion. The proportion looks like this. Whoop, didn't go into pen mode, sorry. The proportion looks like this. Is on top, of on the bottom, equals percent over 100. All right. And then we just look at the sentence and we plug in the numbers where they belong. So what percent of 25? So 25 goes on the bottom because it's right next to of, right? What percent of 25 is 12? So you put 12 here because that's on top, is. And then whatever's blank, you put an X because that's what you're looking for. What percent? So it's kind of asking you a question there. And we know that what we don't know is called a variable. Therefore, we put a variable or letter in there. Cross multiply. So you're going to cross multiply here and here. And you get 1200 is equal to 25x divided by 25. X equals, and then we'll take out our calculator. 1200 divided by 25 equals 48. So we get an answer of 48%. All right. So that's the first problem. Let's do one more together. Let's do one that's a little different. 25% of what number is 9? So you set up your proportion. Whoops, again, I forgot to put it on pen mode. Put it all the way to the right so I got more place to draw. All right, 25% of what number? So you write your proportion. Okay. 100 on the bottom. Okay. 25%, we see this percent sign. So even though, yes, there's an of here, you see the percent first. So that's why we're going to put it above the 100. And then of what number, we don't know what that is. So we're going to put a variable there, and then number is 9. So put 9 on top. And then since of is a blank, we'll put an X there. We got that going on. Okay. And then we're going to cross multiply, right? Multiply here and here. And we get 9,000 is equal to 25x divided by 25. And you get, let's see here, 9,000, clear, 9,000 divided by 25 equals 360. So x is equal to 360. And that's it. So, and it's not a percent because if you notice, the 360 goes on the bottom. Only percents go on above the 100. So that's why we didn't put the percent sign with our answer. So that's our answer right there. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, post on Google Classroom or send me an email. And that's basically it. You got a couple problems to do. Make sure you set up a separate Google Doc with your answers. And have at it. Good luck. Any questions, find me on Google Classroom or send me an email, all right? Guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.